Hey guys, welcome to another video here at Cloud Colubrids. I'm so excited. I've been waiting to do this video. We're almost hitting the new year, 2025. The breeding season is among us. It's time to start putting snakes in brumation if you haven't already done so. Now, I'm gonna be showing you all of my 2025 breeders for this season coming up. All my cornsnake breeders, that is. My next video, I'll be showing you all of my king snakes that I'm gonna be putting in brumation. We got some amazing king snakes going this year, but this video is about the corn snakes, and I have some beauties.
Started from the mud, now you see us going up. Numbers never lie, now you see us blowing up. People used to front, now you see them showing up. So what's up? I've been down and out below. Keep it a buck, I don't always been one up on all of these. They be trying to front for all of these. I ain't got time cause they all in they feelings.
So we got a lot of new projects going on this year. A lot of babies that I bought, just tiny little things, raised them up, and now they're of size and age to breed. So I'm so excited about these new projects, and we have some old existing projects that we did a couple of years in a row producing some amazing babies, and I even have a couple of holdbacks that are ready to breed. So this is gonna be an exciting season. Without further ado, let's get into this video. Oh yeah, you know we gotta take care of the priorities first before getting into the breeding. We need something to kick us off, and nothing like a delicious cup of hot coffee, beautiful Stumptown beans freshly ground with an infusion of special brown sugar that I have here, and it is just amazing. Now I want to make a toast to all of you people, all of you beautiful people that have been watching my videos. We're making a toast for everyone today and all of these breeders. Oh yeah. Alright, so this is Miami, a 2020 female. She's a candy cane motley, candy cane hurricane from Carol Huddleston. I got her in 2020, so she is exactly 4 years old. She's gonna be 5 years old in January. Now, she wouldn't eat anything but live for the first 3 years I had her, and I didn't always have live on hand, so sometimes she would skip a meal every once in a while, and she's not as big as she would have been if she was eating frozen thawed. But I got her on frozen thawed about a year ago, and since then she's been packing on size. Otherwise she would have been ready to breed last season, but I didn't want to rush her. We finally got her eating. So she's gonna be breeding for the first time, and this is the finest stock from Carol Huddleston. This is a A-male Miami, absolutely beautiful. And if you know Carol Huddleston from Low Belly Reptiles, she has some of the most amazing Miami stock in the business. The male candy cane that I got from Carol Huddleston. He's a 2021 baby, so he's 1 year younger than the female Miami that I'll be pairing him with. Now he is deep in shed, so he just looks totally frosty right now. And this guy's name is Frosty. He has that frosted white look over a lot of his saddles, and I wish he wasn't in shed. But I will show you a picture, an updated picture of what he looks like when he is not in shed, showing his nice colors. And between him and the female, we should get some beautiful candy canes. maybe some candy cane motleys. And this is also from Carol Huddleston. This guy has a really nice look, like a faded look in the saddles. Almost looks like peppermint candy. So here he is, Frosty, oh yeah. Alright guys, up next is Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes, like the wrestler from the 1970s and 80s. This is an Ultramil Okeetee male, extreme Ultramil Okeetee male that I got from Kenneth Dial, and this stock is originally from Glen Reptiles. I believe the parents, the sire and dame to this male is Poison and Scully from Glen Reptiles. I've been waiting to breed these since I got them. One of my favorite types of corn snake, the Ultramil Okeetees with those nice extreme borders. Now in the right lighting, these will glow. It's starting to get a little shady out here, but these are absolutely amazing. Can't wait to see if these breed and what they produce. And now let me show you the female. This is Dusty Rhodes. So next up is Daffodil. This is the female Ultramil Okeetee, also produced from Kenneth Dial, from the same stock, originally Glen Reptiles, from Poison and Scully. And look at the colors. One of my favorite types of corn snake. It's really hard to pick up the true colors of this snake on camera. Now you can see when I actually try and put it in the sunlight, it's like it glows. And I'm actually blocking part of the sun with the shade from my body and the camera. Now when I hold her, you could clearly see how those saddles bring on a different type of a color, almost like a metallic-y glowing look. I hope to get some really extreme babies with this pairing. Maybe hold back one pair, but we'll see what happens. So up next is Autumn. Autumn is a 2021 Palmetto female het for Amel. I got her from Zach Clapperton at Big Squeeze. Some amazing snakes that Zach Clapperton produces. Now I got this girl on Morph Market. She didn't have all those speckles when I got her. They developed with age, which makes her look so much better. But when I saw the head stamp on this girl, that head stamp is what caught my eye, and I knew I had to have her. I just love that look, that unique head stamp on such a nice white snake. Now this is a 2021 baby. She's gonna be breeding for the first time. And that's Autumn, oh yeah. So up next is Hansel. Hansel is a 2018 male, 100% het Palmetto that I got from Lee Abbott. Already produced 2 Palmettos with him and Gretel. Him and Gretel both het Palmettos. So I'll be putting him to Autumn, the female I just showed you. So a visual Palmetto to a het palmetto, so we'll get more palmettos potentially from this pairing. These are gonna be some beautiful babies. Oh yeah. All right guys, here is Raiden. Raiden, a 2021 Extreme Anery Okeetee from none other than Lee Abbott. One of the nicest examples of this that I've seen. The black saddles don't turn grayish. They don't fade out with age. The same way when I got this baby as a little one. Looks the same way, usually with Anerys. They turn a faded gray, but these extreme Anery Okeetees from Lee Abbott, he calls them silver black Okeetees, maintain that deep black saddles with a nice gray color. So I can't wait to breed these. Now I did try breeding this girl last year with Oakland with no luck, and we're gonna try again, but I did not brumate. I didn't brumate them last season. This season we're gonna brumate them and see if we get lucky. Look at the belly, just pure silver and black. I named this girl Raiden, and she is absolutely stunning. Now let me show you the male that I got to pair with her. Alright guys, take a look at Oakland. Oakland is a male Extreme Anery Okeetee from Lee Abbott, 2021 baby. I got a pair from Lee Abbott himself, and hopefully this year this guy gets the job done. I think there will be some amazing babies with this guy. Now I'm gonna try and pair this guy with Pumpkin as well. Pumpkin, my reverse Okeetee from Lee Abbott. I think a beautiful reverse Okeetee mixed with such an extreme Anery Okeetee. I think those babies will have such amazing depth in the saddles. The black from the extreme Anery Okeetee passes on into some of those babies, and she's a male, beautiful reverse Okeetee. So the light skin color and infused with that extra dark saddles, I think will be amazing. I did try pairing them as well last season with no luck, and then I just paired Pumpkin with Riddler, and they had a beautiful clutch of babies. But I want to see if I can get this guy to pair with Pumpkin as well. But first I'm gonna put him to Raiden, and if all goes well, I'm gonna put him to Pumpkin, so he has a tall task this upcoming season. Now I'm gonna brumate all the snakes this year. Last year I didn't brumate my corns, and it worked out a little bit, but it backfired as well. Some pairings didn't go as planned, so I'm brumating everything going forward. And this is Oakland, like the Oakland Raiders football team. That's the colors. This guy's just a little bit smaller than Raiden. Alright, so up next is this beautiful female honey het male named Zelda. I got Zelda from Walter Smith. She's a 2020 baby, and she is absolutely stunning. I absolutely love honeys, and I'm trying to increase blacks around the saddles. You can see on her, there's not really black around the saddles, but I like to give it like a Okeetee look down the line with blacks around the saddles on a nice light colored snake like this. Now she is a beauty. This is gonna be her first time breeding. She's so gentle, such a beautiful girl. And Walter Smith has some of the finest stock of corn snakes, and he retired. So I'm glad I got this girl from him. And I'm gonna show you the male I'm gonna be pairing her with. Oh yeah. Alright, take a look at Lynx. Lynx is a male Miami sun-kissed, het for caramel, and look at those saddles, how the center is like a lighter color than the outside. This is just an amazing looking Miami sun-kissed. And I'm in love with the bands, the saddles on this male. That's when I got him. I picked him up from Lee Abbott in Daytona at the Daytona Expo last year. And the way those saddles are, with the way the coloration is, just caught my eye. It was Lee Abbott's best Miami sun-kissed on the table. Now he's het caramel, so the babies would be 50-50, half honeys and half Miami sun-kissed het for caramel. So this is Lynx, and I think that if romance is in the air with Zelda and Lynx, there's gonna be some beautiful, beautiful babies. So for my next pairing, I'm gonna be pairing this beautiful girl, Daytona. I picked this girl up at the Daytona Expo from Lee Abbott. I did try breeding her last season. That was the first time I tried breeding her as a 3-year-old. Now she's a 4-year-old. A little feisty, but beautiful. Really, really bold markings. And I'm gonna try pairing her with a different male. I tried pairing this girl with Riddler, my male Extreme Abbott's Okeetee last season, with no luck. But I'm gonna try a holdback from Paprika and Riddler. Let me show you him real quick. So now this is Ramses. If you've been watching my channel, you know who he is. He's a holdback from 2 seasons ago with Riddler and Paprika, 2 of my finest Extreme Abbott's Okeetees. And he is just hanging out. He has that cool little aberrant zigzag pattern, like a stripe by his neck. He's a little bit more extreme than his father, the sire Riddler. So I think these 2 will make a nice pairing. And next year, I'm gonna be breeding this guy with Burmese. Burmese needs 1 more year. She'll be a 3-year-old next year. And I think she's gonna be my nicest female Extreme Abbott's Okeetee. That's a holdback, a sibling to this male. So next year is gonna be an amazing year. But I think this guy might get the job done. And these 2, I think, will make some really beautiful babies if they do pair. Alright, just giving you a quick glance at Daytona, that female that's going to be pairing with Ramses. Really bold looking female. And she just has a nice look to her. Look at the way her saddles form. Look at that head stamp. And she has that really bold look to her, almost like a tiger. So here is Vegas, my Miami Tessera from Carol Huddleston, the finest stock in the business. He's so streamlined, perfect stripe. The sides look perfect, just like a freeway. So streamlined, and he's gonna be pairing with Nevada. She's got that deep brick red and bold pattern. We bred them last season for the first time, and this season we're hoping for a bigger clutch. I held back a pair from this season. They produced some amazing babies, and if you want the best, you gotta breed the best. So now this next pair I'm showing you are a pair of Buckskin Okeetees from Craig Trumbauer. This is Colorado, the male. And this is Cinnamon, the female. You can see around her neck area is a lighter color, and the backside of her is a little bit darker. Really nice contrast of colors. And this girl's name is Cinnamon. By pairing these, I hope to produce some more extreme Buckskin Okeetees. These are mildly extreme. I got these at the Daytona Expo from Craig Trumbauer himself. And I know some of the babies from this clutch were more extreme. So by pairing these two together, Craig Trumbauer's stock is among the best of the best. So I know some of the babies are gonna be amazing. And the colors on these in person, it's almost like the seasons, summer, autumn, fall. There's so many colors on here, but just hard to pick it up on camera. So that is the female Cinnamon, her first year breeding. Oh yeah. And there's Colorado. Colorado looks like he might be going into the shed soon, but I'm not 100% sure. Such a streamlined looking snake. Absolutely stunning. And this may be my favorite Okeetee in the collection, Paprika, the mother of Ramses, the mother of Brumation, and so many other beautiful snakes. She is just so bold, so beautiful. We're gonna pair her with Riddler this year and hope for a nice clutch. We didn't brumate her last year and we didn't get any eggs, but this year we're ready, and she's gonna be pairing with Riddler. They produce some amazing babies. Riddler's color is just so nice. In person, it's just like a glowing, deep orangey red. Absolutely love Riddler. And him and Paprika always seem to kick it off. So I can't wait for a nice big clutch from Paprika and Riddler. I absolutely love Extreme Abbott's Okeetees, and these are two of the finest. So up next is Eleanor, beautiful, bold, extreme Buckskin Okeetee from South Mountain Reptiles. We paired her last year with Cactus. The babies came out beautiful. I even held one back for myself. And this year I have a secret weapon that I'm going to be using. And his name is Dusty Rhodes, that beautiful Ultramil Okeetee that I showed you earlier. I think with him and her, the colors are gonna be so unique. I can't wait to see what kind of babies they produce, and I'm just so excited. So for brumation, we put the snakes in a smaller size bin than what they would normally stay at because it's gonna be cold. Once they get into the cold, they're not gonna be as active, kind of go into a hibernation mode. You just make sure they constantly have clean water. We check that every day, make sure the water's clean, change it out when needed. And they already cleared their system, so there should be no feces ever, but we still take a look just to make sure that their systems are clear. And you can see Eleanor is drinking right now, and we keep them like that for 2 to 3 months between 50 to 65 degrees, depending on where you are in the country and what kind of snakes you're working with. But the corn snakes, 55 to 60 degrees gets the job done. So up next is Mohawk, the male, and Hazel. These are Red Factor Anerys, possibly het for scaleless on both of these. Both of these possibly het for scaleless. So in some of these video clips, I go from indoor to outdoor, different shades of light so you can see how they look in different colors. Now, these two, Hazel and Mohawk, didn't pair last year, but this is the second time we're trying. We have our fingers crossed and we're just hoping for the best. If it doesn't happen, it's just not meant to be. I think between those two, it'll make some really interesting babies, interesting patterns, really nice reds, pinks. And if they are both head scaleless, that would be cool to have some scaleless babies coming out of this clutch. That's Mohawk, oh yeah. So everyone is ready for brumation. Now I think I got all the corns in the video. I might have missed one snake or two, but I don't think I missed anyone. If I did, I'll try and give you an update later down the road. And either way, once I start pairing snakes, I'll record everything so you'll see who's pairing. Now, my next video, I'm gonna be showing you all of the king snakes that I'm gonna be breeding, and I'll be talking about brumation in that video. If you have any questions regarding breeding or brumation or anything, feel free to leave comments. Now I'm gonna go grab another coffee, go grab maybe a little snack, start editing videos and check up on the snakes. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.